Welcome back to Park Winners. It is a beautiful day. We just said goodbye to this awesome group of people, and they come every so often and have a gathering of friends, and we roll the red carpet out for them and love every minute of it because they feel the joy and they express their appreciation the whole time they're here. And being in the hospitality business is a real joy. John and I always say that we're in the happiness business. And would you say these people left happy?
Yes, and one of the cool things about this particular group is that they're also really dear friends of ours, going back at least 20 to 22 years. And so it's a rare occurrence that we get to actually be part of the party. And so I'm looking forward to sharing some of the things we observed, some of the things we experienced, and that we got to actually be at a Park Winners party this time.
So we always say to people that everything here is better because of other people's suggestions and opinions. And so John and I always, we can't help ourselves, but we always do a decompression and say, what do you think? Did they like the breakfast? Did they like the dinner? How did they like the pool time, etc.? So, it really is cool doing this and being in the business of being selfless and giving to people. And it really is a joy.
Well, one of the cool things about this last week is that, this yesterday when all the guests were here, is that it wasn't just our typical sort of our quintessential wedding. It was almost like more of a reunion where I told them last night, you're loved when 36 people from all over the nation fly in to have a party with you, a day party with you, that there's no special occasion. It was literally just to celebrate their friendship. And so I got to participate in, it wasn't just dinner, it was also lunch. We did a pizza lunch here. We did pool day, then we followed with dinner. And so yes, my role is more of the experiential side. And so I got to actually be at the dinner table, experiencing our amazing service, experiencing the amazing food. And so seeing it firsthand is always a really rare but amazing treat.
My two favorite things that we did was I loved being in the pool with them because it was such a hot day. They were having an amazing pool party and they insisted that we get in the pool, and you didn't have to ask me more than once. I was like, okay, I'll be back. And I came back with my bathing suit and I decided that it was time to just embrace the visit, and that was really fun. And then last night when we had the dinner for for everyone, I was really proud of the food we were serving. It was really awesome food. I was proud of it. How about you?
I loved it as well. And so what we thought we'd do is walk you through our experience of the day, just because it was such a unique experience in that it was all people from around the nation just for this one, basically a resort day at Park Winners. And so we're just going to walk you through basically 3 events in one day, and let you know how it went, what our experience was, and what your experience could be as well. So as you may recall from the past, Rafael is in charge of everything you see here, from interior design, exterior design, the landscaping. I'm in charge of everything you experience. So this was a 3-day event for these guests, and so they arrived. Another great thing about this is we call it escaping reality during the week, because we are still pretty event heavy with weddings on the weekends. And so these guests arrive on Tuesday. They checked into the inn. So Rafael made sure all the landscaping was beautiful. The pool was clean. Everything looked gorgeous. Made sure all the pool towels were out there. Umbrellas were up in preparation for their arrival. And then upon their arrival, we got them checked into their rooms. All the air conditioning felt wonderful, very inviting. And then they just kind of relaxed. They brought in snacks so they didn't have to leave the property at all. Wednesday morning, they woke up, and that's when we experimented with their continental breakfast, which I will say they absolutely loved. And then they move on from breakfast straight to the pool. These guests in particular are from mostly Gig Harbor, Washington, where it's much cooler than it is here. And so they were straight to the pool, loved it. It was like a very, very quintessential summer day experience. So then fast forward, now we are at Thursday morning. another continental breakfast. They loved it. There was 8 overnight guests in the 4 rooms, and then all the other guests were staying downtown in hotel winters. They came in on shuttles actually because our friends want to make sure there wasn't any issues with drinking and driving. And we came straight to this area here where we're standing right now, which is our flower farm pavilion. Our chefs did prepared wood-fired pizza for them with Caesar salad, also some chocolate desserts that were incredible. And then they moved on to well, actually, half the guests went to the pool. The other half did a scavenger hunt, which was really well received as well. And the winners got to go to the Park Winners store and pick out anything they wanted from the store. So that was a really cool treat too. Then we moved on to everyone went. They called it nap time, where everyone got to take a couple of hours, just go back to their hotel, regroup, enjoy, and time to come back for dinner. Now, one of the things, well, the dinner itself was really wonderful, but they did have a karaoke experience after dinner, which Rafael and I are not known for being, the center of attention type people, especially when it comes to making a spectacle of ourselves. But we both participated, and I will say we were both pretty proud of ourselves for doing it.
They brought us into their karaoke experience. I never dare to sing for people because you just know your talents, right? And I know that I am not a singer, and I'm fine with that. I like to sing when I'm in the car by myself or if I'm in the shower, etc. But as long as the music is louder than my voice, and it's something that I'm singing that's joyous and fun, I can do that. But singing like to entertain people, that's a whole other thing. But I have to say, I faced my fears. I sang, and I'm pretty proud of
Sing one of your favorite songs.
one of my favorite songs. And so it was it was really fun. I crossed my fear barrier, but most of all, it just really touched my heart and it filled me up with joy. And I almost cried from the experience of the joy that these people brought me. And I don't think that they knew how much joy they were giving me.
Now, I will say that when I go to events at Park Winners on those rare occasions, a lot of times fundraisers, it is sometimes hard for me to relax. I even went to my little sister's wedding back in Indiana a couple weekends ago, and it was even there. It was a little difficult for me to relax because I'm looking at all the different elements of what makes an event come together. Still had a great time, but the great thing about this group of people as well is we did know a good 50% of them, and 36 people all around one table, and so I was. Maybe after the second glass of champagne, I was able to just sort of let my inhibitions go and relax a little bit more. So that was probably my favorite part about the night is that I did allow myself to just be in the love, be in the moment, and experience the Park Winners magic for myself.
Yeah, a lot of times we have like an action-packed day of everything from conference calls to emails and all these responsibilities that we're doing because we're juggling future events or the event at hand. And there's a moment where, we have an ability to just shelf our daily chores, what we're doing. And in order to truly be able to be present, we've had to learn to shelf our everything that we're juggling and say, okay, now I'm walking into a dinner party and I'm going to be present with everyone. And
Yeah.
I have to say that we do a good job at being present with people, and I truly am listening and hearing everything people are saying because there's so many things and suggestions that people make, and just visiting with people it was so fun. And
Well, and Janice had a really cool thing that she does at a lot of her parties is she does assign seats where you're seated by someone you have not met yet.
yes,
So on either side of us was people that I had never met before. One was a really cool guy from New Orleans. The other was a lady from Gig Harbor, and I hadn't met either one of them. And so getting to know them, where I might not normally do that, I might normally gravitate toward people I've already met. That was a really cool situation to where I got to enjoy dinner with people that I got to know.
I got lucky and got sat next to some people that I really enjoyed their conversation and inspiration. And I think that's a brilliant move is when a host, instead of putting all couples together and everyone's just sort of like hanging out with their favorite people,
Hmm.
is that they give you an assigned seat and a group of people or person that you've never met, and everything was amazing because if you are curating an event or party, you want to bring people together that are here to celebrate. And 100% of the people that were here were into the visit. I mean, they came here from Washington. Most of them came here from Washington. So, and some from the East Coast, but it just showed in their demeanor, in their grace, and in their appreciation that they had a ball.
Yeah, as did we.
So anyway, I want to give ourselves a pat in the back because I think that we did a great job, and it's not often that we get to be a part of someone's event. But we were very fortunate that we got invited. But we're certainly happy and grateful that we get to share these moments with you. I want to thank everyone for supporting us, for your suggestions, your kindness, all your input. And I hope that everyone is doing something creative today or playing in their garden.
Yes, thank you so much.
And the dust clouds rolling, a voice kept chanting as the fog was lifting. This land was made for you and me.